Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP and the other ISO cryptocurrencies. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about the new financial system because I want to show people exactly what is coming. It's right around the corner at this point. And this is one of those videos that are more educational, especially if you're a new investor. I want to show you how easy it is to get financial freedom in the fourth industrial revolution. So, quantum banking, quantum education, quantum agriculture, quantum computer, quantum gaming, everything is going this direction. This is not exclusive to the financial system alone. There's enough info to go beyond just believing anything. So what is the new financial system? The quantum financial system is a purposed new financial technology that leverages quantum computing, quantum secure blockchain encryption, and quantum cryptography. It has been purposed as a replacement for traditional banking systems and has the potential to revolutionize industries that require significant computing power, such as the financial markets. And a lot of people will say, but what about the current financial system? Take a look at our banking system. It's falling apart. Take a look at the current state of the U.S. economy and other economies around the world right now. We are headed in this direction. The quantum financial system promises to revolutionize the way we define, use, and interact with money. This new financial system offers a host of new financial possibilities and a change in the way we use money, both for businesses and individuals. In this new quantum financial system, it is believed that quantum computing will be used to increase the speed and power of financial transactions in addition to the use of blockchain technology, helping to create a more secure, immutable, and transparent system for conducting transactions on a truly global scale. Now, a lot of people will tell you, well, that doesn't have nothing to do with crypto, especially Bitcoin maxis. They don't want to believe that something other than Bitcoin is going to be used for money in the future. But if you pay attention and you look at the way use case and utility is driving these cryptocurrencies, you see it falls into place perfectly. So, is it real? The quantum financial system is indeed a real concept and a subject of ongoing research and development, but hasn't yet to be fully implemented globally. If we look at the timeline for one of the components of the quantum financial system, CBDCs, which are anticipated to be completed over the next 5 years, we can expect the quantum financial system not to achieve full-scale implementation until at least the point after that time. Now, if you're a crypto investor, you don't have to wait that long. Cryptocurrencies like XRP, they fixed the current financial system. XLM is another great example of that as well. XDC will be tied to digital trade, can be used right now. So some of these cryptocurrencies, you don't have 5 years to get invested, and you definitely want to invest as soon as you possibly can. Some experts believe it could be fully implemented anywhere from the next 5 to 10 years. Now, a lot of people will say it's not going to happen until 2030 with the Great Reset. But these cryptocurrencies are going to run up long before 2030. So how does the quantum financial system work? One of the key features of the new financial system is the use of quantum computing technology in the form of computing that is used quantum mechanical phenomena such as superposition and entanglement to perform operations on data. While this technology is still in its infancy, it has the potential to greatly increase the speed, security, and flow of financial transactions. Take notice how they always talk about transactions, because that's what the biggest problem they see in the banking system. Speed and how cheap it can become. People are tired of paying fees, and that's why the traditional banking system is dying off. Plus, sending money takes days instead of seconds. Increased security. And that's another benefit, is everybody wants things to be secure. Everybody's worried about hackers. People buy generators for their houses thinking that the power grid is going to go down at any moment because of hackers. Take a look at any Generac commercial. They push a massive power outage to get you to buy a Generac generator. Well, now we see central banks pushing the idea of security so they can push out a central bank digital currency. They're using the same ideas against you because a CBDC can either be a good thing or it could be a very bad thing, which we'll talk about a little bit more in this video. So, how do you actually get to invest in this type of system? The fourth industrial revolution. Well, it starts with ISO cryptocurrencies, and this is the list right here. ISO will also be used to support the integration of cryptocurrencies in traditional finance banking systems, the current system, such as payment networks and clearing and settlement systems, by using a standardized messaging format. Cryptocurrencies can be seamlessly integrated with existing financial systems, making them more accessible and easier to use. Cryptocurrencies are leveling the playing field, meaning that anybody that doesn't have a bank account right now can get a bank account through the use of cryptocurrencies. XLM's doing it with on-off ramps. XRP's doing it the same way. And a few other cryptocurrencies out there like Hbar and Hbar, they're doing that as well. And if you want to get involved in this, if you want to make money off of this, all you have to do is invest in the right cryptocurrencies. So with the use of cryptocurrencies and the adoption of ISO, there will be greater transparency and the transactions will be immutably recorded on the blockchain, helping to improve transparency and help to reduce the risk of fraud and money laundering. While the ISO standard is not specific to cryptocurrencies, this standard is already being integrated with cryptocurrencies to be used in the broader financial system. Like I said earlier, Bitcoin maxis, they don't want to believe that cryptocurrencies are going to be tied in to the current financial system. They want you to invest in Bitcoin like it's a freedom coin. But if you really want freedom and you want financial freedom to go do all the things you want to do, you got to invest in the right cryptocurrencies. And Bitcoin, in my opinion, is not the one. So, when will ISO be implemented? The implementation timeline for ISO varies depending on the financial institution, market, and country. Many financial institutions and markets have already migrated to ISO, while others are still in the planning stages. The banking sector, the migration to ISO for cross-border payments is scheduled to take place between 2022 and 2025. We're seeing that happen, and a lot of them are going to be on board in November of this year. Security sector. In the securities industry, many markets have already implemented ISO for securities messaging, while others are still in the planning stages. Cryptocurrency sector. The implementation timeline for ISO in the cryptocurrency industry is not yet clear, as the standard is not specific to cryptocurrencies and its adoption will depend on market demand and regulatory requirements. Now, some banks are already utilizing cryptocurrency. SBI is the perfect example of that. But this system is coming for crypto. And if you look at this, you see Ripple XRP, Stellar XLM, Hedera, Hbar, IOTA, Algorand, XDC, Quan. DAG is another one that will be tied in. So will Casper. You know, if you don't see what's coming at this point, you are going to miss the greatest opportunity of your lifetime, because any one of these cryptocurrencies can definitely set you financially free. It can. Because right now, we're going to watch a shift happen. And a lot of people are going to tell you that these cryptocurrencies can't get to high prices based on market cap, based on previous cycles. but that is ending, in my opinion. The days of the previous cycle in history and speculation are coming to an end. Utility is going to drive these cryptocurrencies to high prices in the future. So the new financial system is being built, and 99% of the population has absolutely no knowledge of it. If you are here during the bear market, it means you're ahead of 99% of people. Be proud. That is one of the greatest tweets I have ever seen because it puts it into perspective. All you have to do is talk to someone about the new financial system and they have no clue unless they're already invested in crypto and they have done their research. There's people in crypto that don't even know this is happening. I mean, it's hard to believe, but there's people out there that invest in crypto thinking it's a get-rich-quick scheme. But once you start to research this on a daily basis, you start to realize how big this actually is. And I think it's going to start with the BRICS because this expansion is not happening for no reason. These countries are fed up with the US dollar. They're coming for the US dollar. Once the US dollar starts to plummet in value, these cryptocurrencies are going to start to skyrocket. And that's why I said you don't have till 2025. I think this is going to start to play out in 2024. I believe it could even happen sooner than then. But why would they want a CBDC system? A lot of people will tell you it's because of the digital ID and the social credit system that they're pushing us into. But if you listen to Christine Lagarde, it's already about control for them. Take a listen.
Experimenting in innovating in terms of digital central bank money, we risk losing the role of anchor that we have played for many, many decades. And we have historical examples of period where the central bank monetary anchor was not there, and that precipitated crisis after crisis. That certainly was the case at the time of the free banking in the 19th century. Do we want to go back to those days? Probably not. I would say certainly not from our vantage point, as a result of which we have to respond to the demand for those digital payments in order to maintain the role of anchor that we have been playing regularly.
Take notice how she said they're at risk of losing control of being an anchor. And she's worried that people are pulling away from this current system. How do they get people to get back into that system? By creating a CBDC. Then they give you a digital ID, and before you know it, the social credit system comes. But, you know, they want to keep you in control. And, you know, I think what's happening is we're starting to see even cash apps pull more money away from the traditional banking system, like Venmo. Even PayPal pulls money away from the traditional banking system. And they want to get back in control. And that's what I think a CBDC means for them. But she also talks about cryptocurrencies. And she sees a CBDC to a CBDC payment happening with XRP in the middle, because we know that Christine Lagarde knows about Ripple's technology and XRP. And they're also going to use XLM and the rest of the other ISO coins as well. They will all play their own part in this new financial system. Now, a lot of people will argue here in the US, they have no idea that FedNow even went live yet. And yet it's already live. Then you'll tell them that this is going to lead to a CBDC in the future, and you explain what a CBDC is, and they're like, no way. The U.S. government will never go for that. The U.S. government is pushing us into this. So, is FedNow replacing cash? Is it a central bank digital currency? No, it's not. What the digital currency is going to be is the digital dollar. And that is eventually going to come. And they're already pushing us into this direction as well. In March of last year, President Biden issued an executive order 14067 directing the Office of Science and Technology Policy to prepare a report on the risk and benefits of creating a digital dollar for the United States. And what happened since then is they've been testing it. And they already came to a conclusion that this digital dollar works because the testing was complete and it was successful. That's a CBDC. FedNow, the service, it's just a payment service. Later, it will become a full-blown CBDC. But the reason I wanted to do this video today is because I know time is coming to an end to get invested in these cryptocurrencies. And if you want to keep your freedom from a CBDC, I think some of these cryptocurrencies can offer you that freedom. You know, the elites of the world and the big bankers, they're never going to live under a CBDC. Maybe you won't have to either. And maybe a CBDC will not become something evil in the future. You know, I always thought that they're going to want to keep the money flowing. They're not going to want to stop people from spending money. In fact, they're most likely going to continue to encourage you to spend money like they do now. But we don't know yet because we're not there yet. But now is the time you want to get invested before it's too late. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.